yet. Just give me one moment there. We've just got some videos. We've got a breakdown of the situation here. Turn this down. Oh, we've got two in there. Shout out to the two inside. Much love. As I just said, we're going to watch some videos and we're going to be, breaking it down, the situation concerning the rapper 6ix9ine and the influencer, I can't remember her name, we'll have her on the screen shortly. Just loading up some tunes here. Get the videos ready, we'll get to that in about a minute. So, hopefully it's not too loud for the ambience in the background. Just give me a moment here, just getting back to the other room inside the gas. Here what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given realities to us every single day by understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria. Practice that goes into words and phrases, and as soon as you understand the simple code and practice, that's the who's used to keep you dumb and docile, you also begin to realize the code is streaming organically, and as I'm saying, they're manipulating it and amplifying it to their betterment, yeah? So all the confusion, all the madness that's going on. Oh, I've got a message. Let me quickly get to this message before we get the further. Yes. And also, shout out to London Man. Let's put this up on the screen. Big ups. Also, I was gonna say, feel free to join the panel and have your say. I've already put the link there, it should be pinned. Right, let's quickly get to this. So the first video we're gonna watch is somebody watching the video, because I couldn't find the video by itself, so shout out to that content creator. I think it's Nitrous TV or something like that. So let's quickly bring that up. Let's stop this music here for a moment. Put that on pause. Give me a moment, because I'm not overly familiar with Restream. Every time I come back here, I'm like, okay, well, how do I get to this bit again? Give me one moment here. Again, hopefully, well, I hope everybody had a decent weekend. I know we're into Tuesday now, almost Wednesday, hump of the week. Right, so what do I do here? Is it plus? Video storage. All right, we did the thing. Right, so we play this. I'll play it twice, but just notice what Tekashi 6ix9ine is saying. And as I'm saying as well, right? It's not always that he's gonna have something, a new album coming out. Again, I don't follow his career. I'm not saying that he's not big in, where his native tongue is, where he's from, and all that. His origin. I'm not sure how hot he is in America right now. So my point is, it could be something that was already owed via a blood contract. You know what I mean? He's already made so much money, done this and that, still got things going on in other places in the world. So as I'm saying, it doesn't mean that he's got a new album coming out that's going to be, you know what I mean, or it's a new concert tour or some shit. But anywho, just take note. And as I'm saying as well, regardless of that, as I say, it's the choice is yours for you to decide, if it's organic or not. Because again, noticing the code that's streaming, you begin to realize, wow, all the things that associate with the things that you do, things you like, the time that you're born, once you notice the numerology around you and things that you draw into your space and things that you repel, if you don't like, hobbies that you do, this, that, and the other, work that you do, blah, 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 all this type of stuff, you begin to realize and see a pattern, all right? So just take note. But as I say, don't let that cloud your judgment when it comes to, September 11th or 7/7 in the UK, all these type of stuff's going on, you know what I mean? I mean, we could go, C19 2020, you know what I mean? Like, and a bazillion other things going on, homos terrorism, this thing, that thing, Anywho, without further ado, boom.
Let's get into it, man. 6ix9ine's girl is gone, murdered cold and the streets buzzing. Now fresh footage just dropped, showing 6ix9ine right before it all went down.
Man, oh yeah, that homie, I don't give a who I'm talking about. All them.
This is what I mean, bro.
You ain't get that homie.
Word on the street is that he's showing 6ix9ine right before it all went down.
Man, oh yeah, that homie, I don't give a who I'm talking about. All them.
This is what I mean, bro.
You ain't get that homie.
Word on the street is that his comments may have triggered the ops and prompted the hit. Let's break it down.
So apparently that's what he was saying, you know, live streaming or whatever, not long before, you know, whatever hours of the night or early morning, whatever, you know, when his friend, associate, close friend, again, no close friend, influencer, got killed in a vehicle, right? Gunshot, bullets, firing and all of that stuff.
Ops and prompted the hit. Let's break it down. The footage that's changing everything.
Hold on, let me just get that last bit. Hold up, let me just
Word on the street is that his comments may have triggered the ops and prompted the hit. Let's break it down. The footage that's changing everything.
So again, it's easy for them to, you know, associate what he said, you know, for people to get that type of narrative. But maybe it could be, right? So, you know, it could be, you know, those behind the industry, you know, the dark entities that run the show and the Manson and whatnot. Also, I have done some earlier entries for Tekashi 6ix9ine when he got arrested. It's on one of my other channels, Journalism with a G, of course, for Gematria. But anywho, let's bring up this other video now. All right, and then we can get into the decode. And I'll skim over a couple of other decodes, but I'm not going to fall into them. You know, I've got him waiting in the backlog, waiting in the wings. I'll just touch on a couple of things to do with that. A couple of other things that I noticed aside from that. Anyway, so let me get to this now. All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, I'll pause that. Let's play this. Is this the one? All right, so again, shout out to everybody here right now. So let's get into this. So yeah, NY, of course, New York influencer. If you're out New York, that equals 33. You know they love 33. She dies at 33. Again, police people, order, society, masonry. Think about the nervous system, right? 33 vertebrae, the spine, Jesus, and all that type of stuff, right? Again, nervous equals 33. Again, masonry, secrecy, order, police people equals 33. Again, 33 degrees in Freemasonry. Also 6ix9ine, apparently he's got 69 tattoos to do with 6ix9ine, and if you write out Illuminati, it equals 69. Go figure. And as we know, a lot of these people, I'm not saying for him, but a lot of these rappers, I'm sure even Lil, you know, that the L-I-L, you know, like Lil Wayne or whatever. Basically, I'm sure that equals 33, but a lot of them get, you know, a lot of them get their names given to them by, you know, who they work for, you know what I mean, via the contract or whatever. Not on repeat. Hold up here. Oh, I'll try to make this one. So anywho, right, let's get to the next bit here now. Hold up here. Trying to zoom in a bit. So yeah, social media star Ariela La Langosta. She's got another name, we'll get to that as well. Who starred in rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine Warpay music video. We're gonna get to that as well. Fucking hell, dub play. You know, the low-hanging fruits and the breadcrumbs, you know, the classic hallmarks and branding. I've seen it a bazillion times since 2016. I've been noticed, you know, following this information. It's going to be a date for myself next year. Again, if you are new here, you know, outside myself, the rest of the people, you know, in the community, you know, being a growing since 2013. Yeah, so go figure. And again, noting this information is where you can also look around the corner at times and forecast before the news, as we've done time and time again. So go on that as well, yeah? Sports, wars, this thing, that thing, go figure. So, boom. So she started a new music video with Tekashi 6ix9ine in 2023 called Warpay. As I just said, we're going to get to that. The New York-based influencer's death was confirmed by Westchester County Police Department in New York, who said the model, real name Ariela, I don't even know how you pronounce that, Polanco, excuse me if I butchered it again, condolences, was found dead in her car on the Cross County Parkway, right? August 17th, also known as Kill Equals 17. Again, she was known to be, you know, involved with a close friend of a rapper. Rap equals 17. So again, Kill 17, Rap 17. Keep this all in mind, and also note the 17th prime is 59, Kill equals 59, Freemasonry equals 59. And if I'm not mistaken, 58 as well. And Tekashi 6ix9ine, as you'll see when we get to that slide in a moment, he's born May 8th. Yeah, 58. Freemasonry 58 and 59. Anyway, going ahead of him. So anyway, following a preliminary investigation, police determined that Ariela died of gunshot wounds and was likely targeted for violence, according to a statement shared on Facebook. Working, projectionist. Oh, this thing's in the way. Can I get to it? Oh yeah. Sorry guys, you can see it, but the player bit for me was in the way. It's disappeared now. Ready to go. Anyway, so the woman was deceased in her car on the Cross County Parkway, as we just said. Note that as well. We've got a number that's connected with that as well. I'm sure it was 102. You'll see. Don't know if it was from her birthday. Or Tekashi's the 102, 102 days. So anyway. So it happened on a Sunday. Sunday's the only weekday that equals 33 as well. So go figure on that. It happened on a Sunday. Sunday equals 33. Right, mic check. Oh my god. It kicked me out. Is everybody still there? Oh my god. Hold up. I'll just make sure I can hear myself. Mic check. Mic check. Alright. It kicked me out. So again, if you're watching this on the replay with that little stutter there, I had to basically refresh the page. I think I lost my current audience. I'm sure there was a couple of people in there. Everybody's disappeared. So, let's just get on with it. So anyway, feel free to pause all of that. Obviously, you know, you can read all that extra stuff. He called her a tremendous woman, Queen of New York. Now, that song in question came off of this album that was released. It was July 2nd or something like that. Hold up here, I can't see. Yeah, July 2nd. But the single release for the Wape song was released the 27th of May. Also note the word ritual equals 27, as we've said redundantly a bazillion times. Just give me a moment here. Right. And she died on the day of a life lesson of 34. I'm sure rapid equals 34, murder equals 34. Again, we're going to get to that in a moment. So yeah, the song released via the album, of course, turned into a single right off the album. So did it come out before, maybe as a promotion before? You know, sometimes you get singles before the album, because I'm sure the album came out. No, wait, I'm getting confused there. I'm thinking of the actual Wape song was 2023. Anyway, no worries with that. So yeah, 27th of May, right? And 2nd of July. Oh, hello. Hello. What are you saying? Murder equals 83, yeah? So again, if you do it in the same year, and again, this is a song that they said that they both love that song. So anytime when they mention specific stuff, you know, 9 times, you know, 9 times out of 10, It's amazing how much correlates where, you know, this numerology system and code script. Yeah? Wow. So yeah, murder 83 again, May 27th to when she dies, 17th of August. Go figure on that. Also, execution equals 116. Yeah, you got 11 weeks and 6 days alternative span. Again, on the day of a life lesson of 34, murder, and I'm thinking it's rapper equals 34. Yeah? Again, associated with a rapper. Go figure. I'll just double check this mic. Mic check. All right, cool. Just double check. There's nobody in the chat. It's all good. Now, note Daniel Hernandez, Tekashi 6ix9ine's real name. Note that his name equates to 265. You see that in the middle there? Literally in the middle, third one down or fourth one up, and then reverse ordinal in green. So of course, then that turns A to the 26th letter, and then of course up to Z becomes 1 rather than A's 1 up to Z's 26. Again, reversing the alphabet, right? And quickly you can see Illuminati 69 in the light blue, just like I explained already. Apparently it's got 69 tattoos. Yeah. We'll get back to the 44 as well. Again, 6ix9ine, 44 shooting, 44 again, she got shot. But you'll see some more with her name. I'm sure she had some 44s or something going on. But anywho, the first focal point, Daniel Hernandez, 265. So again, we've already got, I didn't write it down I didn't take the screenshot or write it down again, but just know murder, as I've shown a bazillion times, murder equals 83, yeah? So again, from the release song of the song that they both loved called Obsession by the group called Adventure, yeah? 83 days from the release of that song, or on the annual, because you know it came out last year or the year before, whatever. But again, 83 days, murder equals 83, yes? And then now we're looking at Daniel Hernandez, 265. Why is that interesting? Watch. Wait for it. Again, Illuminati 69, he's got 69 tattoos saying 69, yeah? The rapper 6ix9ine. And he's born May 8th, again, from Masonry 58. Alright, what's the dub plate now? Now, we just spoke about another 83, because that was from the release of the song, May 27th, right? To her death on the annual. Now, boom, now we've got another 83, again, murder 83. So, Tekashi 6ix9ine's birthday next year, 8 months, 3 weeks, 0 days. Yeah? 83, murder 83. So now we've got two 83s. And if you see I've just above the 8, you see I've touched on the screen there. If I check that box, it will include the end date. So if you look to the right, you see it's got 264, that will change to 265. Tekashi 6ix9ine's real name, Daniel Hernandez, equates to 265, as I just showed. I mean, give me a break. Dub plates, we just started. Dub plates already. I mean, give me a break. So I don't know, man. Is this all organic, or is this, you know, the you-know-who's that run the show and ordered the kill for the blood contract and to harness whatever type of energy? Again, I don't know if he was already owed to pay dues or if he's got something coming out. Again, it's apparently a close friend, this influencer, right? A close friend of this rapper, Tekashi 6ix9ine. So again, it's either something that he was owed to do, or 2 minutes later he's got a new album coming out, or he's going to be touring, got a number on record, you know, shit like that. So just take note, yeah? And again, if you're new here, look up the song by the band called The Police that came out in 1983 called Murder by Numbers. Feel free to read the lyrics, and I'm sure your jaw will drop on the floor. It's like, wow, look what they're saying in the song. Yeah? Give me a break. Well-known band with the singer called Sting. The band's called The Police. Also, look up the movie with Sandra Bullock called Murder by Numbers. You'll find one of the movie posters. They changed the E to a 3, and the B to an 8. Murder equals 38 and 83. Go figure. All right? And I'm sure the movie came out either 38 days or 3 months and 8 days from her birthday to the release of the film. Go figure. Oh, I forgot to let me play that for 2 seconds. Yeah, 265. Come on now, unbelievable. And look at his name. He's got the 27 in his name. Remember, Ritual 27. Holy shit! It's a dub plate, right? No, shit. Her first name in the middle, Ariela. 44 and 116. I mean, come on. And sacrifice equals 46. Kill 28, right? Sacrifice 46, shooting 44, execution 44, and 116. And we had the 116 on the date span as well. Give me a break. Wow. This is a dub play. Holy shit. That is a dub play right there. Where's the bit there? Hold up. Turn that banner off for a moment. Is that? I'll probably move it up in a minute. But anyway, shooting 37. You got fuck all your dead homies. I just thought that was interesting because remember, he was saying that in his video, cussing people, and then she dies a few hours later. And I think he was even with her that same night. I mean, give me a break. Wow. Also, her name, remember, that's not, we'll get to her actual name, because you know, the double barrel, the last name, the La Langosta. We've got the other, her real name. The first bit is her actual name as well, so that is definitely her name, but the last bit she changed for, you know, stage name or whatever. But anyway, look, she's got the 58 and 67, blood sacrifice 67, human sacrifice 67, Freemasonry 67, Freemasonry 58. When is Daniel Hernandez born again? Hello. May 8th. Also, no, with the blood sacrifice, we've got the 121, we're going to get to that. Also, we've got the 73, ritual sacrifice 73, sacrifice 73. Also, remember, in Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Again, in the Bible, Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. As you can see in dark blue, sacrifice equals 46. I mean, what are the odds of this coming together so many times? Wow. Sacrificial lamb 73, ritual sacrifice 73. Ritual sacrifice isn't there, but just take note, yeah? Sacrifice 73, ritual sacrifice also 73, and then you've got sacrificial lamb 73. Wow. We've got a 64 to look at as well, that's going to pop up, so take note, sacrificial lamb 64. Remember, kill 64, kill 44, and 28, because we're going to see that on the date numerology and the life lesson stuff, so that's going to be another dub plate that's going to come up in a moment. I think it was for her last birthday, and we'll get to it. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Yeah. But again, no, death equals 118. So the fuck all your dead homies. You got the 307, drop the 037, shooting 37, death 118. Again, just at the bottom there, yeah? Right, let's keep it moving, boom. Oh yeah, I did move it up, fantastic. I think we got a 23. We have got a 283. We've got a 23 and a 283 is going to come up. Fuck it now. Also 86 to get rid of. Fuck it now. I know the 94 and 95. Let's keep it moving. Holy shit, this is a dub plate, you know. That's why I said, fuck, I'm going to have to do a transmission. I can't even sit on this one. Again, she died on the day of her life lesson at 34. Rapper equals 34. She's associated with a rapper. Murder equals 34 also, yeah? Go figure. Also, time, death, RIP, the day numerology under the days remaining. So under the 136, you see the 25, the day numerology, 8 at 17 or 17 at 8, depending on where you are in the world. You might do month before the day and then the year, or you know, vice versa. But anyway, 25, same result, yeah? Time, death, RIP equals 25. Go figure. You've got it also in the other bit of numerology under the life lesson of 34. There's another 25 there as well. Again, this is from his birth, going to his birthday for next year. Again, Murder 83. And again, as I already showed from the song that they like, They Both Love, that came out from 2002. If you do that day, it was 8 weeks, 3 days, whatever it was. Yeah. 283s, dub plate, Murder 83, Murder 34. She doesn't identify with a life lesson at 34. Give me a break. Oh, again, New York equals 33. We went over the 33s already. Now, I'm not sure if her birthday is the 14th of May or the 15th. I do cover both and, you know, go either side of the year, so don't worry. So, you know, you got the 94 and the 95 with the alternative span. We just spoke about to look out for 94 and 95. I mean, give me a break. Yeah. But again, she dies at 33. Police people order, masonry, secrecy, order, magic equals 33. Yeah. Wow. You know they love a 33. 33 degrees in Freemasonry. Again, 3 months, 3 days. If that's from her birthday, 15th of May. That is I mean, we've already got enough thus far, so, you know. But we do, as I say, I do check the day before, so don't worry. So there's the 14th of May. What day did she die again? With a life lesson of 34. Murder 34. Rapper 34. 3 months and 4 days. I mean, give me a break. Dub play. And if that is her birthday to her birthday next year, 2026, if it's the 14th, you've got another 83. I mean, come on. How many 83s do you need? And alternative span, 270 days. Again, Ritual 27. When was the song released? May 27, off the album that came out on July 2nd. Ritual equals 27, hence the 27 club. Again, you don't always have to be 27 years old to be killed off, like, you know, whatever the case may be, in the limelight of their, you know, the industry, the dark industry. I'll say it like that. Wicked people, miss it. You get me? These people are wicked. I'm going like, people are just too docile and sleep to care, man. Nobody cares. As I point out, how many movies, these little drips and drabs, low hanging fruit, you know, knowing Nicolas Cage, this one, that one. I mean, even Eddington, the new one that came out, as I've been telling you, yeah, to do with C19. There's a new movie, Joaquin Phoenix. You've even got the guy that I covered the other day from Top Boy with the rapey situation. And Michael something, yeah. And they even say in the trailer, if you watch the trailer, you can hear music, somebody's talking, but if you listen carefully, you can hear, oh yeah, the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases, the old Kabbalistic code practice. Like, who's been saying that for the last over a decade? Zachary K. Hubbard, Gematria Fet News, formerly known as, now it's called Number Games with Zach. Yeah, Zachary. Obviously, I've been saying it, we've all been saying it. The practice of coding numbers into words and phrases. And as we're saying, right, I think you owe us some money because you lot have been listening. Going on like, you get me? Yeah? You lot catching them little, you get me? What? You lot got them from fucking Zach, mate, and the fucking community, you fuckers. Not that they don't know what's going on, because it's them fucking doing it and manipulating the code, again, to amplify it to their benefit. Keep you dumb and docile, you know, spelling, casting spells. Anywho, let's keep it moving here. Again, power cuts, cyber attacks, all of that, you know. That's why I don't even have to come on as much again. I said, you know what, let me just cool off. I'll come on here and there, maybe. Yeah, can't keep beating a dead horse, mate. Long. People are fast asleep. Like proper. Walking around, Facebooking and with them la 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 la. Anyway, so again, I've gone over that a bit already. There was a 134 if you was looking carefully on the alternative spelling with the dates down. Again, we've gone over the 118, the 307, which is 37, drop the 0. 0 is just a placeholder, shooting 37. But we spoke about that already. Let's keep it moving. Again, Daniel, his first name 27, although it's not him, that's, you know, the recipient of the madness. But, you know, it's still interesting. Just like the Rampage Jackson situation, you probably saw that situation the other day when his son was bracking up the wrestler. And it's like, okay, what the fuck is going on there? But it's interesting, even though I didn't put it in the post or even mention it, but if you saw Zach's video, But I already saw it myself anyway. But my point is, if you watch Zach's video, you will see what he says. Basically, the shit you already know. As soon as you see the numbers associated with those involved in the situation, with the Stuart Smith guy's name, because it's Psycho Stu, he's got all the 42s and 59s. So again, we know that number gets stamped on black people, although he's the recipient and he's not black. But just know, you know what I mean? It's very interesting. And when it happened, they both had got their names, you know, Raja Jackson and the guy's wrestling name. His name's Stuart Smith, but it's Psycho Steve, SYKO, Psycho Stu, STU, excuse me, yeah, equals 40, and it happened on the day of a life lesson of 40. Just like you had the little girl with the brave heart. I didn't even put it in the post, but I put the, like, you know, like a thumbnail starting in the thing there that I'm going to use for an upcoming transmission situation reveal. And I said, "Raw, what are the odds?" Not to say that she may not have known that from parents or whatever, because obviously, you know, Scottish, you know, they're going to tell traditions and stuff, you know, to do with Braveheart and all, you know, when the person lived and died, more than likely. But, you know, the girl's brandishing an axe and a knife, right, on the day that the Braveheart guy got killed in history. I said, I mean, what are the odds of that? But of course, it can happen organically, but we know these people like to do a lot of manipulation, yeah. And even if it's not direct script, like, oh, the little girl, or, you know, whatever the incident is, because they've done so much in the environment, it triggers people off to do shit on given days, and you don't realize why you feel a certain way because of the day's polarized, where the sun and moon is, you know, all these type of things influences you, but you ain't got a clue. Yeah, so that's why they get you. Yeah, easy. So again, sometimes it's more direct than other times. But then, as I always say, you know, they do the indirect direct with what I've just kind of explained to you. You know what I mean? It's them fashioning and grooming society in a specific way. So again, we went over rap. Again, 46 as well, go figure. Kill 17, she died on the 17th. Yeah, I'm sure Mason equals 17 as well. Again, they like to play God of You. I'm sure God equals 17. But yeah, man, that is just brutal. Yeah, rap 17. I mean, brutal. Holy shit. Sorry, there's music in the background. Shout out to the two in the building. Let me check nobody saying anything in the chat. Again, feel free to come up and have your say. Would love to hear from you. You can even, you know, talk about other stuff or something that's on your mind. Or even if you're a naysayer or a troll, feel free, man. Step up. Have your say, man. The floor's yours, you know. Also, note again, Blood Sacrifice 121. We're going to get to that in a moment. And also, I'm sure I've got a 2. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, fuck, you know, I didn't even know that was coming next. I mean, go figure. Yeah. 1 month, 2 weeks, 1 day. And this is from the release of the album that song came off of, right? The song that they both love singing, yeah? That came out originally, what, 2002 or whenever it was? Something like that. But again, if you do it on the annual around, you know, it's a specific day. So again, Blood Sacrifice 121. You got 1 month, 2 weeks, 1 day from July 2nd. Again, Rap equals 46, Sacrifice 46, Killing and Masonic 115. Again, Kill 64. You got 6 weeks, 4 days as well. I mean, this is just. So I said, raw. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do a transmission. And look, if you do it to next year, you still get the 121. I said, oh, come on. Drop the 0, 121, Blood Sacrifice. Give me a break. Man, what are the odds of all of this coming together? Yeah? And this one little fucking, you know, funneled into a little piece of alleyway and a little piece of information. What are the odds? Am I pulling numbers out of my backside? I mean, come on, the name of the song. And because he's from I can't remember, you know, Mexican or whatever, where he comes from, right? Daniel Hernandez, whatever. They spell obsession like that, right? I mean, give me a break. And it equals 46. I mean, and the song came off of the album, released on what day? But we went over when the single was released from the album, but obviously that song was from the album, yeah? I mean, come on, man. What are the odds of this? And remember, death and sacrificial lamb 118, go figure. Again, sacrifice 46 in Genesis 4:6 in the Bible, it begins for a sacrifice. You know, this is not random, arbitrary. You know, this is by design. We've gone over many little interesting things showing you if you write out certain things, you know, with the calculator to do with pi and other stuff like that. And it's telling you, you write it out, 22 divided by 7, it will tell you 314. It's like, okay. And there's a bit more with it, you know, write out 360, it equals 227. It's like, okay. Again, 22 divided by 7, 314 pi, you know, and other things. You say, okay, you know, they didn't, you know, they know what they're doing, how they've crafted this language. And other things as well, right? Obviously, not everybody speaks English, but, you know, it's definitely, you know what they're doing, mate. So again, 46 with her name. Spoken up before. Again, shooting 44, execution 44, execution 116. Again, kill 44 and 28. If you write out 44, you get 144. You see that? You supported me in everything. That was something that Tekashi said. With her actual name, third one down, dark blue 79, death equals 79. No, murder, excuse me, murder 79, death is 97. And again, the 27th prime, remember, time death RIP, she died with a day, on the day in numerology of 25, 8 at 17, 25th prime is 97, death 97. Queen 73, called her Queen of New York. Remember the ritual, sacrifice, and there was another one I said, I can't remember what it was now, but 73, go figure. Wow, I mean, dub plate. This is a dub plate. Remember the 102 where she got killed? Cross County Parkway. Did I pause it? Well, go on. It should come up in a second. You should see it on the, unless it's already gone on the slide, but it should come up in a moment. What's that? Is that the one? Hold up. Remember I said that there was a 283 to look out for? There it is. Let me play the quick dub play. Yeah. Trust me. Again, killing the anime Sonic 43, you got 4 months. Again, her birthday's either the 15th or the 14th. Again, we have been doing no shit, that's the day. Sorry, that is the day. Her birthday is May, excuse me. Again, we're tracking the 15th and the 14th because I'm not sure of her birthday. But anyway, the Warpay video, the music video that she starred in with, I'm not sure if it was her first music video. That was the first time she was in a video with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Right? That came out April 15th, 2023 or 2024. But if you do it on the annual, bam, to her birthday, 4 months and 3 days, excuse me. And again, killing anime Sonic 43. And what's that there? The kill date that comes up each month. Again, so as you go through each month, right? So again, if it's on the 15th of April, then it will be 14th of May, 13th of June, and so forth, right? So as you go through the year, again, don't let these numbers, if you're new to this information, overwhelm you. It's the same fucking numbers, yeah? And then you realize, oh shit, as you're going through the year, it comes back towards you, yeah? And that's the kill date, yeah? So we know there's always going to be some crazy shooting, school shooting, some kind of madness or something in association with that, yeah? So go figure. So what are the odds? Yeah? What was her name again? Hello. Again, condolences. I'm not doing this for clicks. Oh, it's looking clout. Oh, somebody died. Oh, shut up. Do you know what? We're not going there tonight. Keep it cool. Be cool. Right. We spoke about 73. Do I need to really address that? I mean, let's keep it moving, yeah? I'll quickly play this for 2 seconds. Yeah, because you know that 73 is hot right now. Right, next. Projectionist, please. Can we get the next slide? Thank you. Or else you'll lose your job. No, I'm joking. All right, what's that now? Now, if it's the 14th, interesting how you've got the kill date as well. If it's the 14th, I mean, with her birthday, right? And it's in association with the song. We just went over that. Yeah? Fucking hell. Again, it might be the 15th, but again, you still got the song that's got it on it, so, you know, it's more than enough to be fair. These type of dub plates are low hanging fruits. Yeah, we went over that. Murder 83, this is from again Hernandez, 6ix9ine's birthday, Daniel Hernandez, Murder 83, and then if I quickly say it again, if I include the end date, just above the 8 where it says time between dates, if I click that, you'll get a span, look to the right, you see alternative dates where I've touched the screen, 264, it will change to 265. If you write out Daniel Hernandez, it equals, and that's going to his birthday next year, 2026, yeah? It equals 265, Daniel Hernandez. What are the odds of all of this? And what was the song? Was it the song name? Obsession 83, right? Murder 83. I mean, come on, man. Give me a break. Dub plates. And there was another 83. I mean, come on, man. Sure, we saw about 3 83s when we started. Yeah. So, is that the start? Oh, yeah, it's back to the start now. You know what? I don't want to be too long-winded, so you know what? Let me cut out of there. Homeless spread love and like hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer, and of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. Oh, and as I say, with the him situation, the guy you'll see 32s from his birthday to the last trailer or to when the movie releases in a couple of weeks. Price equals 32. His real name begins with a T, of course, the cross. Oh man, there's a bit more with that, but as I said, I was going to go over it, but I just come back to some rag. I did see some, skim over this, I did see some stabby stuff as well, classic numbers, the 45, the woman was 52 years old, stabbing, 52, knife, 27. Again, and that name here, the 27, it was Lisa something, and she died age 52. Again, it's not a strict event, but just know there's a code naturally. So again, if there's a code that's written out, as I always say, would you be more, how would I kind of say, you'd be more accepting of things because there's a code playing out. Doesn't mean that you might not be able to slightly change fate in a sense, you know what I mean? Regardless that you're going to die anyway, but you know, you see what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah? But my point is, again, for, you know, horrid situation, somebody died, your mum got stabbed, burglar or some type of shit, I'm sure I would find more comfort in realizing, raw, if this is all like fucking pre-planned and there's a code playing out, well then, and then noting, oh shit, is these people amplifying the code for people to go extra mad? You know what I mean? Yeah, so always keep that in mind now. Make sure my mic is on, yeah? I'm talking to myself, hold on. Mic check? Oh, yeah, we're good. It and it comes on the screen. Rebound, wholeness. And please share the stream, share the knowledge. If not, don't worry about it. Put your feet up, nothing to worry about. When the power gets cut, when they do the next madness, chemtrails continue, whatever they're doing, don't worry about it. Alright? Relax. Support your idols, man. Your Tekashis and what, you know, Jay-Z, Kanye. You know what I mean? The local man's there, get me? and Eli